Yesterday, we had a really interesting Shohei Ohtani day. Orel Hershiser was prescient on the program yesterday when he said, I think Shohei can do both. And Shohei clearly listening to 97.1 The Fan, clearly listening to D-Mac and Ryder, and Orel Hershiser went out there and did both. Had a leadoff home run again, and then went 6 no-hit innings. In fact, the guy, because he did struggle a little bit with his command, did not give up a single hit in his 6 innings. His earned run average still went from .73 to .82 because he walked some guys and somebody got in on, a fielder's choice. Can we start here? I mean, Ohtani's amazing. And I know I'm going to be old school, and I'm going to be yelling from my front lawn, and we'll see if you're on the same page. I loathe, with every ounce of my being, when anybody pulls a guy with a no-hitter, especially Shohei Ohtani in a year where he wants a Cy Young award. My God, let the man pitch more than 99 pitches.
So you start right there. You want to go right there. You want to jump to the removal of Shohei Ohtani after 99 pitches.
Congratulations. The Dodgers win 4-1. They sweep the Rockies. Ohtani had a home run. Freeman and Pius had a home run. Yay, all good stuff. What in the holy hell are we doing here?
So and
he needs more innings to qualify.
There's that too. Yeah, I think after this one at around 55 yesterday, as you mentioned, was no-hitting the Rockies.
Amazing.
But did give up an unearned run. He hit a batter. He walked a batter. It led to a run. Had 7 strikeouts, had the 4 walks. Had a 41% strikeout percentage.
I think it was an earned run, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because the ERA went up.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. But I think for Shohei, in this situation, there was never even a thought of keeping him in that game.
No, I understand. It's the wrong thought.
Yeah, but
keep him in, dude.
I would never keep him in that situation.
You would never keep him in.
So,
dude,
after the game, I looked it up.
Oh my gosh.
And
we're so soft now.
It's not that. I mean, here's the thing. If Shohei Ohtani had stayed out there and pitched a no-hitter, how many wins is it going to count as? As 1, right?
It counts as 3. Just kidding.
It counts as 1. Okay, it counts as 1.
Not in history. Not in the history books.
Here's the thing, though. A no-hitter with a no-hitter like that, where it's giving up 1 earned run and you have 4 walks, it'd be impressive to say the least, but it wouldn't hit the same as like Clayton Kershaw's in 2014. And here's the thing,
I hate it so much. I understand by the way, the guy's pitching every 6 days. It's not like they're throwing him out there for 183 pitches or 120. No one's doing it. I mean, I understand it doesn't make sense. I understand there's a slight risk. I understand here on D-Mac and Ryder that the math and the way baseball is played today and the health of the player and the health of the organization and all the goals, I don't care, dude. There are just some things that are bad for you that matter. Give me alcohol. I like it a lot. Give me red meat. Give me Las Vegas for 3 or 4 days in a row.
Big Vegas guy, too.
Give me fried foods.
Yeah.
Some would say that sex is bad for you. I don't think it is, but I don't know, moderation, all things in moderation, including moderation. Some things that aren't a good idea in the moment can be pretty great. Give me Ohtani. And by the way, get him 7 innings. What if he goes out and he gets a quick 1, 2, 3?
I'm all for going batter for batter.
Push it.
So, to me, the way I lay it out as far as perfect games and no-hitters, no-hitters are special. There's almost 400 of them in this history, right? Perfect games, there's 24, right? And if you have 80 pitches through 6 or 7 innings, then I think you go batter for batter. But 99 pitches for a guy that's already had 2 Tommy John surgeries, for a guy that his career high in pitches before his second surgery was 117 pitches, and that came in 2023 when he took a no-hitter into the 8th inning at home against the A's. He wasn't economical enough. And here's the thing. So
he was struggling with his command.
I
don't care, dude. I know you're right. I know you're logically correct. You're going to make sounder arguments. You're going to talk with your brain. I'm going to talk with my heart. I don't care on this one. I want to be dumb.
This is as from the heart as I can possibly get.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is. Because if
math.
So here's the thing. You just do the math, right? And the thing, too, is Shohei mentioned this after the game that he actually said after the game that he would have preferred to give up more hits because he probably would have had his pitch count a little lower because he was striking out hitters and he was kind of working that pitch count up. But the truth is, if you do the math and he stays in that game until the 9th inning, you're looking at least another 20 to 30 pitches, which would put him at 130, which if you look at where the Dodgers' goals are this season.
I'm not saying go 130. Yeah. I'm just saying, D-Mac.
So let me ask you this then. If he's in there and it's 8 2/3 innings and he's 1 out away from a no-hitter and his arm blows up and you never see Shohei Ohtani for the rest of the season, the postseason, was it worth it then for a no-hitter?
I mean, I'm walking to dinner with a buddy tonight, and if I get hit by a car, it won't have been worth dinner, but I'm not going to plan on that being the thing that happens. I think I can look both ways when I cross the street, maybe wait for the old green light in Manhattan Beach. They'll actually ticket you for jaywalking. I think there are some precautions. It's not one extreme or the other. It's not a horror film. Take it inning by inning. Here's what I'm saying. If he goes into the seventh and he walks if he walks one guy, he gets pulled. But what if he gets through the seventh inning miraculously on 6 pitches, and now all of a sudden you're at 105 and it's the 8th? Just take it step by step. The 6th inning, we can't chase a little history, little magic. I had an extra old fashioned last night. It was a bad idea, but it felt so good, man.
Here's
Sometimes
the thing, though.
Bad for you is good for you.
But for this team, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I get it. You want to chase history. I think eventually he might get a start there where there's a no-hitter, and he became just the third player ever. It's just the third time we saw a home run to lead off a game and as a guy starting, and he's the only guy that's ever done that.
That was cool, yeah.
But the truth is, you're walking on ice at that point. And if you fall in and it's over, then this team's season is over. The third straight title is over. There is no three-peat. Here's the thing, too. Would he have gotten close to that with the way that he was pitching? I just don't. There's times when you look at a pitcher and he has no-hit stuff. When Clayton Kershaw threw a no-hitter back in 2014, you knew he had no-hit stuff the entire game. As good as he was at times, and I saw the at-bat to Tovar, 3 straight powerful 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, that was no-hit stuff there, but it just didn't feel like for the totality of the start he's going to get there.
D-Mac and Ryder 97.1, The Fan. Thank you for hanging out with us. Phone number 855-97-LA-FAN. If you are with D-Mac and pulling Shohei was the right idea, give us a call. If you are with me and you think it was the wrong thing to do, even if it is the right thing to do, you can call as well. 855-97-LA-FAN. You just said it at the end, but I'm going to say it anyway. He had no-hit stuff. He had a no-hitter. He had not given up a hit. He literally had no-hit stuff. It's too smart by half for me, and I can
no-hit stuff, though, is in this day and age of modern baseball. It doesn't just mean how dominant his stuff was. It means that there was
it means whether you've given up a hit or not.
No, it means that if there was economy in it. No-hitter means
it wasn't economical.
So to have no-hit stuff, you got to get quicker out. And the truth is that no manager, especially Dave Roberts and Shohei Ohtani, is going to let a pitcher go out there for the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning having throw 99 pitches. So for him to have no-hit stuff,
it's wrong.
No-hit stuff is actually having maybe 80 pitches through 6.
It is. No-hit stuff is where you
to complete the no-hitter, it's totally different.
You have not given up a hit.
The Rockies did not register a hit, but to complete a
Tanner
individual
Scott, by the way,
no-hitter
broke it up in the 8th inning. And we will get to Teo and the injury and sort of what happens there in about 10 or 15 minutes. D-Mac and Ryder 97.1, The Fan. We can agree to disagree, and I understand that Dave Roberts isn't going to do it. Look, my wife isn't going to clean the kitchen. I've accepted that. That doesn't mean that I like it. It doesn't mean I like doing the dishes. Like, just because a thing is the way that it is doesn't mean you have to like it or accept it. I do not like or accept. 99 pitches is on the border, and I'm not arguing that if you got, I don't know, to the 8th inning and he's at 115, okay, maybe then you do. Fine. But in the 6th inning, not even 100 pitches? For the magic of the game, for the beauty of baseball, on a night where he was the first Dodger since Don Drysdale in 1959 to have 6+ no-hit innings and a home run, as you noted. I mean, every time we talk about Shohei, it's a record. And for him to have even had the opportunity for a Cy Young would be a level of history, the world's biggest cherry on top of the world's biggest dessert in baseball greatness history.
If they let Shohei pitch yesterday, it would have been one of the dumbest things any professional sports team has ever done to chase a third title. Like it literally would have. I completely disagree. It would if they had done
no one's
that.
Saying 3 innings. What if in a miracle? What if the baseball gods smile down and say, you know what? 3 pitches. 3 Rockies swing at the first pitch, 3 pop outs. And you don't know until you know. Miracles happen.
I mean,
to quote the movie yesterday, miracles happen. It's a deep cut.
I like it. But when you look at the no-hitters, though, at the no-hitters, and how many you're talking about 327, right? If he had 99 pitches, I will die on the hill. Dave Roberts taking Clayton Kershaw out a couple years ago against the Twins when
I lost my mind.
Had 80 pitches through 7 in a perfect game, and he ultimately got injured anyway, by the way. We'll point out Kershaw got injured that year anyway. That's different.
Don't live life. I know you. You don't live life afraid. You're the most fearless person I know.